Hi guys, so obviously you are starting with the journal. You should have already written the journal and you should have went into your grid and made sure that you had all of the important things that you need in your grid in order to make sure that your essay is complete. So if you don't, that's okay. The grids are due tonight at midnight, but you want to make sure that you add those things right now. Just a quick review, you need all parts of the introduction. You need the thesis statement, which you can take from our slides, the examples that we wrote together. You need a topic sentence for each body paragraph, and then minor claim, contextual lead-in, evidence and analysis. You need 2 sections of those for each body paragraph. Remember, your minor claim might be the same depending on what evidence you choose. So you might have just 1 minor claim per paragraph. Moving down here, there is those concluding sentences for each paragraph and then a full conclusion paragraph. So before you move to the next step, you want to make sure every single thing on here is done. That's your goal for the day, and that's what's due tonight by midnight. Now, if you get ahead, I posted for you under classwork, under the graduation week hat, week 37, a space for you to post your final exam essay. So this is where you're going to start formatting and finalizing your essay. So there's a place for your header, and then you would go through and copy, paste, and format everything that's on your grid. So starting with the intro section, thesis statement, as you all know, the last sentence of your intro paragraph. And then you would start with your body paragraph 1. I'm going to just start with this first body paragraph as an example, but you should have your intro too. So you're going to begin with your topic sentence, and then you can copy your whole section, Control C, and I'm actually going to do edit and paste without formatting so that I get rid of the boxes. But obviously it comes in kind of crazy. This is not what I want my final essay to look like. So I have to format everything. I have to close all of these gaps. You can keep the color coding, but you want to make sure it's correct. This is not correct. So I'm fixing this. I want it to be in Arial or Times New Roman, 12-point fonts. And I want my entire essay to be double spaced. And of course, you want to indent each of the paragraphs. Now I would have to go back and get my next piece of evidence for this paragraph and my concluding sentence, and then I would move to the next one. So you want it to look like this. When you're done, obviously you want to read, make sure you have all your transition words, make sure there's no red squiggly lines that you need to fix, but you should have a nice cohesive essay once you copy and paste from your grid. Now, back to the grid. Remember, don't get confused. Step 1, evidence. We call this step 1 because this is where we start when we're drafting, when we're filling out the grid. We have to know our evidence first. Well, our claim first, right? We started here. We have to know our thesis first. But then in the chart, we need our evidence first. And then we can start thinking about minor claim and lead-in, and we can start getting into the analysis. But for your final draft, this is in chronological order. This is in order. So this is the first part, second, third, and fourth. So if I copy and paste this just as it is, it'll be in order. You don't want to take the evidence first and then the contextual lead-in and then the analysis and then the minor claim like it says up here, because that would be really out of order. Okay, so don't let that confuse you, but I know you all have done this before, so you should be just fine. Last but not least, some of you requested an opportunity to make up some points for the multiple choice poetry assessment. I have posted a poetry assessment makeup. It is a synthesis assignment similar to the test, but it's more reflective. It's more written versus multiple choice. You can complete this assignment before Monday at midnight, and I will add some points back onto your poetry test to help boost up your grade, as long as you're demonstrating that you understand what it means to synthesize 2 poems. So that is posted for you there. Again, number 1 goal is to finish your grid. That's what's due Friday midnights. If you get ahead, move into your final draft, copy, pasting, and formatting. We won't turn this in until next Friday. But the sooner you have it done, the sooner you can peer edit, that I can read it and give you feedback. So the sooner, the better. I'm sorry I'm not there with you all today, but if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. And also do not forget you're turning in your journals that you started class with before you leave today. So make sure that your journals are done. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Bye.